What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, and if you're not new here, welcome back. As you know, my name is Des, I go by Desb, and today I'm super excited because not only do one, I have someone else behind the camera today, but number two, we're gonna be talking about what I'm eating before the gym, slash, if you wanna call it a little bit of a morning routine. I'll get more into that and what I'm doing and why, but for a quick second, let's just pause and wish Reggie a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Reggie! Happy second birthday to my little baby. He's a cockapoo for you guys to ask. So today we're gonna be taking you through a little bit of nutrition, a little bit of fun, and also a little bit of food. So I'm very much of a on-the-go person. I know a lot of people like to make their sweet potatoes and their veggies in the oven, but to be honest, after learning under my dietitian on staff and kind of explaining the nutrients you can still get from microwavable items, I've kind of just been an on-the-go style person. Sometimes I'll do it, but for me, my sweet potatoes, I like to peel. I don't like the skin. If you want to do that, do you. Don't like the skin, so I peel them off. Typically I have a peeler, but this one was jank, so I'd use a knife, as you see. Keeping it in a wet paper towel, and this is what I'm gonna actually put in the microwave. I go for about 7 to 8 minutes, add 30 to 45 seconds if I need to. So I'll kind of wrap it up like this, get a little bit more water on it so it's nice and moist. And then I'm gonna throw it in the microwave. If you wanna put it in a microwave safe bowl, you can, but to be honest, I'm just gonna throw it in like this. So as the microwave is going, I'm kind of preparing my other food. So obviously the lean beef is going. This has about 8 minutes. By the time this is over, I'm cracking this baby in here for just 5 minutes, and then my meal's literally done. So I'm doing about 10 to 12 minute meal prep, super easy, very on the go. The point of making all of these together is I'm keeping a very low fat, but a more high carbohydrate meal. I'm also adding in my protein. So before the gym, you don't want to feel weighed down, but you want food that's going to fuel you and get those glycogen stores going, firing, so that you have energy for the gym. That's why I'm keeping in my carbs. Now, I'm about an hour to an hour and a half prior to the gym right now. So obviously woke up in the morning, I fast a little bit, to be honest, myself, my journey. I add my coffee, got my sugar-free sweet cream, getting ready for the gym, and then I have a nice go-to meal before I have to go. If you're anywhere under an hour, you don't want to be eating this much. But for me, I like it fast, easy, simple, and you still get all the nutrients that you would get by cooking this in the oven. So as you saw, I have about 111 grams of sweet potato, which is probably gonna be around 26 grams of carbs. And then with my Brussels sprouts, I'm gonna have about an added 10 grams just there alone. When I'm done cooking the sweet potato, as you see, it has a really nice consistency where I can mash it a little bit. I personally like to add a little bit of water and make it almost like that mashed potato taste, just because I add my cottage cheese on top of it, which I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, ew, but I promise, try it, you're gonna love it. So once I'm done with this, I'm just gonna let it kind of sit because this is blazing hot when I take it out of the microwave. Finish up the beef, put this in the microwave now for just the 5 minutes, and then we'll throw it all together. All right, so this whole meal is done. As you guys see, I'm gonna be honest, like, this looks good, right? If you guys say this doesn't, you haven't tried it yet, so go try it. I'll put what I used below, but for this total meal, it's gonna be 407 calories. We have 39 protein, 39.6 carb, and 10.5 fat, which is literally perfect for my pre-workout meal. I always try to aim around 30 to 40 grams of protein, anywhere from 40 to 60 grams of carb, depending on my macro split, and anywhere under 12 grams of fat. As you guys saw, I also did weigh out my sweet potato and my meat after I cooked it. In my opinion, there's not really a right or wrong way to do this. It's more of what is consistent for you. The last thing you want to do is one day weigh it cooked, one day weigh it raw, the next day cooked, and then 2 days later raw. Pick what works for you and keep doing it. So if you're someone out there that's been doing it like me forever, keep doing it, don't switch. If you're someone out there the opposite, don't switch. What I'm gonna take with this are my 2 new beauty gummies and immunity gummies from Alani Nutrition. You guys have been seeing me rave about these on my Instagram. They not only taste delicious, but obviously have really good ingredients in them. I'll put them in the description box below. And what I always pair with each meal is my Digestion by Alani Nutrition. This is a really great supplement that just helps break down carbs, fats, and proteins in the body. Honestly, just helps me a lot with bloating and making sure that digestion is humming properly. So I'm gonna go ahead, eat this, we'll wrap it up, we'll chat about what I'm gonna be doing at the gym and why this was helpful, and go from there. Digging into my meal, but last thing I wanna touch on before we actually head to the gym is gonna be water consumption. So a lot of you guys see me carrying around my HYDROJUG every single day, which, as you know, code Desb always saves you money on these. I personally love to make a goal to finish about 1.5 to 2 HYDROJUGs per day. So now you're wondering, okay, well, how much have you already drank? I've drank about 40 ounces total of water, not including my actual liquid from coffee. So what I'm actually gonna do before the gym is continue to drink this. This is carbonated water, it's flavored, sparkling water, so to speak. These are okay to drink, guys, 100% okay. The last thing you wanna do is down these suckers so you're feeling super, super bloated and having almost bad digestion on the way to the gym. So keep it conservative for you. Obviously make sure you're hydrating, but not overhydrating. So let's end this with a little bit of my leg day that I'm going into, some warm-ups. I'll catch you at the gym and we'll kill it there. All right guys, so here I am at the gym. I have been working out at Fit14, mixing it in with my Planet Fitness, but I'm gonna get into my leg day warm up. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk on the treadmill for just 10 minutes, get my blood flowing, get my heart rate up, and I'm actually gonna do more of a dynamic and banded warm up series. So I have just a typical latex rubber band, and then I have my other personal DBFT hip band with a little bit different tension and like kind of giving me a little bit different in my squats, anything that I'm doing, hip thrust, this a little bit more for my hip mobility. So I'm gonna get into that and also focus more on a dynamic warm up like I stated. So instead of sitting there static stretching, statically holding your quad in a fixed position, I wanna make sure that I'm moving so that the blood flow is getting to the joints and lubricating them so that they're ready to go and ready to get fired up. So I'll show you guys a few of my favorite leg day warm-ups and then we'll go from there. Thank you guys for sticking along this video though. Drop a like, subscribe, let me know if you guys like this new style of editing, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up.